episode 3463, When Life Feels Out of Control.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. It's time to raise the roof. Why? Because it's Friday, and that means it's Confessions of an Upset Mama. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I think we just need permission to be cranky, to be upset about something. Why? Because I know you want what's best for your family, but what happens when life feels out of control? For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Okay, so what's really going on right now? Seriously. How chaotic is your life? How crazy do you feel? Is the summer really getting to you? Is the heat like, oh my gosh, I wish it would go away? Boy, I mean, seriously, life is just hard. Life is, put your own definition to it. What are you supposed to do? Sometimes you have to figure out how to live when life feels out of control. Sometimes you have to lead when all you feel like you can do is to retreat. Yep, that's called parenting. Woo! And you're like, why did I sign up for this? Why did they not tell me this? Maybe I would have used birth control. Okay, that's for another episode. But seriously, we joke about it, but let's be real about it. Parenting's hard. Life is hard. We've got a lot of stuff coming at us. And then you throw in there it's summertime. If you don't homeschool year round, then you probably got kids around. And if your kids are older or you're an empty nester, well, guess what? They still bother you to an extent. Maybe you don't like what they're doing with their life. Maybe you have questions. Maybe they're dating the wrong person. Maybe it's just because you're you and they're them. And you're like, it's just all messed up. Okay, now that we've got that all out of the way, now that we understand that, yeah, we're in a position of what do we do? Maybe we're in a position of weakness more than strength. You think you've got it, right? And then you don't. You're like, yes, I'm going to do this, and now I'm not. But that doesn't mean you have to give up because it's hard. In fact, you have to buckle down and understand you're strong enough to continue. You have to realize that raising kids is not ever going to be easy, regardless of their ages. So what do you do when life feels out of control when it comes to your family? What are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to lean? What are you supposed to schedule? How do you determine that, yes, this is the next step? Well, you got to build from the ground up. That is your K.I.S.S to Keep It Simple strategy. Build from the ground up. Because as you know, if life is chaotic, you got those curveballs coming. And you know what? I don't like to think about curveballs. I was never a big baseball fan. But you know what? I enjoy the World Series, but not so much in real life. But lemons, on the other hand, it makes life a little bit more tasty. And so, yeah, the lemons keep coming at you, right? So you have to keep making lemonade the best you know how. Imagine your lemonade stand on the side of the road. For a simple 10 cents, okay, I know, that was before inflation, haha. You can get a cup of crushed lemons that taste sweeter than the lemons you crushed. That's what you're doing with raising kids. You have got to crush a few lemons that are thrown at you, season by season, stage by stage, and then you get to taste a little greatness in the making. Oh, how sweet. It really is sweet. But I know when you look at the big picture, it's like, you have no idea, Christiane, where I'm laying right now. I am cuddled up, hoping that I can actually sleep because I've got so much stuff going on. I get it. We all have those moments. But I want to give you a piece of hope. I want to give you that 10 cents cup of lemonade. Why? Because you've crushed the lemons and you can have the lemonade. And yes, it's not going to last very long. It may be only for a minute or two. But isn't 90 seconds worth the crush itself? Think about it. So I know you're thinking, all right, Christiane, enough is enough. It's confession day. Just let it out. Okay, let me tell you this. Number one, savor the moment. Stop complaining so much. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you like it is. Stop complaining, right? I'm not going to beat around the bush because a lot of the times in our life, we just kind of get people who are afraid to say something. Understand this. I'm telling you out of love. I'm telling you that you can do this. Embrace the unknown. When life doesn't make sense, it's essential to embrace what you don't know and surrender to the uncertainty. That doesn't mean that you can't have concerns, but should you always wear the hat of worry? So instead of trying to control the uncontrollable, focus on accepting the situation for what it is, right? Just take it at face value. Don't allow your feelings and your emotions to become part of the whole conversation, not initially. Sometimes the pieces won't make sense until you step back and look at the whole picture. Trust the clarity that will come with time and patience. And I know if you're hunkered down in a corner on the couch thinking, I'm just going to sit here and hopefully all of this will go away. Hopefully I can calm my nerves. Hopefully this too shall pass. But you know what? You've got to savor the moment, good or bad. Take a deep breath. You can make it through this, but you can't give up. You got to keep going. You've got to say, okay, I know this is where I'm at, but I know I can walk a few more steps. I know I can take those lemons, crush them up, and have my lemonade. Savor the moment. Number 2, lead with kindness. And you're like, have you seen my children? Yes, I have, because I have 5. And now I have 2 grandbabies, and of course they can do no wrong. But seriously, I've seen the ups and downs and all arounds. I'm still in it. But you see, what we tend to forget is that we always want to take care of everybody else. But what if you just took a deep breath and would lead with kindness? That's self-compassion. During the times of confusion and chaos, it's easy to be harsh on yourself and fall into a cycle of self-doubt. Am I really that great of a mom? Now, you can't sit here and lie to me because why? It's confession day. So you got to be honest with yourself. I know we have those internal thoughts. We have them in our heads that say, gosh darn it, I'm just not the mom I thought I was going to be. I'm not the dad. I just wish I could do and be better. Stop it. Remember to show yourself compassion and kindness as you move and navigate through the challenges life throws your way, right? Those lemons, guess what? You can crush them in your hand. You first got to catch them though. So that's what you do. You catch the ball, which is the lemon, and you could just crush it. I mean, right now, like I'm squeezing my fist so tight. Life may not make sense now, but be kind to yourself as you figure it out. You see, that's how you can continue on with a smile on your face. Yes, you may have some concerns. Yes, you may actually worry a little bit. Yes, you may find yourself on your knees more, praying, saying, Lord, I got to get through this. Yes, you may be feeling like, nope, it's the end of the world. But you've got to treat yourself with the same understanding and compassion that you would offer to a friend in need. Your heart, my friend, is in need too. So lead with kindness first to yourself and then extend it to your children. And finally, number 3, stay the course. I know it's hard to really think about staying the course when you're in the middle of chaos. Because what do you want to do? You just want to duck. I mean, if a curveball was actually coming at me, I probably would try to get out of its way. But because it curves, most likely it's going to curve in my direction. I don't know why. I'm a magnet for it. So stay the course. Be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to parenting. Stick to your values, right? Your rules and expectations. Set those boundaries. Be that firm, disciplinary mama and hold true to what you want for your family. Because, my friend, your family matters. But guess what? The consistency part comes in when life is chaotic, when life is challenging. Stay the course. And when you begin to really provide a stable and predictable environment for your child, you're helping them feel secure and confident. You are providing safety for them. It's a safety net. And let me let you in on a little secret. You may not like the stage that your child's in, the age of your child. You may not like the season that you're in because you're fumbling over things. But you always need to have a safe place for your child to fall, whether you like what they're doing or not. Do you know why? Don't you want to be the first door they come knocking on when they need something? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to change your values. That doesn't mean that you can't express yourself. What it does mean is don't give up on your children. And sometimes I think we as parents feel like, I can't succeed, so why do I keep trying? And then we stop parenting. And that might be at the terrible two stage, which is really 18 months old. They haven't hit 2 and they're already in the terrible twos. Maybe you're cutting out at tweens and teens. Maybe you're losing all interest when they hit college. Mama, you got to stay in touch with your kids. Stay the course. Be strong for them. I know it feels like you're losing a part of yourself. But let me tell you, you're not. You're gaining a life. That's what happened when you have this beautiful child, right? Whether you gave birth to them, whether you adopted them, they have become your child. And maybe if you haven't adopted or given birth, maybe you're mentor children. That too is something. There's that connection there. So stay the course. Consistency may not be glamorous, but it is the key to success in parenting. You've got to keep going. When life feels out of control, that doesn't mean that you are. I know it feels that way. You may feel like you're going to hyperventilate. You don't even know what that is. Maybe you feel like there's a panic attack coming on you. Take a deep breath. See what you can control and change what matters in the moment. You are a great parent in the making. So celebrate the lemonade as you honor the lemons, because this too shall pass. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.